Good afternoon, friends. It's been a couple of days since we've gotten together here, and I really don't have a lot to talk about. Sunday was Mother's Day. You all know that. We had a great Mother's Day. The whole family was here. Thelma did most of the work preparing the meal, which she typically does, but I did run the grill. I run the grill and I cooked 16 hamburger patties and 8 hot dogs. And everything disappeared but 4 hot dogs. We fed those to the crows out in the back lawn. So they were happy, we were happy, everybody had a good time. We had a bunch of ice cream for dessert and some veggies and dip and so on. And everybody had a good time. That's what getting together is all about, family. And then yesterday, I got up early. No, I didn't. I never get up early. Well, I shouldn't say that. The next couple of mornings we'll probably get up at 5:30, which is early for us. But I did get out, and I think you can see it out there, our garden. I did manage to get out there around 10 o'clock, maybe a little before, with our Husqvarna rototiller, front tine rototiller, and I dug up the garden. Worked on that for a couple of hours, I think, or close to it. Close enough. That was my day's work. It's a wrestling match, doing rototilling, and I'm glad we had burned it over because there was very little, actually virtually none, of the weedy stuff that usually wraps around the tines in the front. You have to stop every once in a while and pull all that mess out. And it's still kind of muddy in places out there. Our garden is the half further away from the house is nice black dirt, and the half closer to the house is basically just fill, which has lots of rocks in it, big potato-sized rocks, large and small potatoes. And I dug up a bunch of those. I dig some more up every year because years ago, when Thelma's mother was here living by herself, she had some fill hauled in there to try to build the land up, which it did for a while, and it's all sunk below the water table again now, for the most part. It's very wet out there. But the other side is all black dirt where the Bergers, an older couple that are long gone now, used to have the house diagonally across the street from us. That was their property, and they had gardens out there. Or a big garden out there. Thelma's folks bought the property when Mrs. Berger passed away, and Mr. Berger was selling his house along with all the property. They bought the property on this side of the street, so that worked out well. It gave them an extra 1.5 acres from what they had in their little quarter-acre house lot. So we've got land that goes way out into the woods there. I say way out, hundreds of feet out into the woods. So anyway, the garden has been rototilled. Thelma is growing, I think these are pumpkins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pots with pumpkin plants coming up. There were several plants to a pot. She's repotted them so they can grow better. So they'll be ready to go into the garden when she's ready. Later this month. Let's put it that way. We gotta wait till all the frost is gone. We get frost, not frost in the ground, but frosts at night when the temperature drops below freezing. We don't want to put stuff out there and then just have it killed off by a frost. So we have to wait till the end of May, generally, well, the last week of May, to start putting things out there. Some things can survive a frost, other things can't. So, and I don't know these things, Thelma does. So she does the gardening. From here on out, it's her garden. We do need to buy some more fence for pea plants to crawl on, climb on, and we're gonna get some more fence. But we kind of experimented last year, and before I rototill, I pulled all that makeshift fencing and stuff out with tent posts and all that. We're gonna get some good fence for the pea plants to climb on. They're vines, so they like to climb. And some good fence posts that we can use year after year, not have to fudge stuff together like we did last year. And I haven't built any more boxes, and I don't know if I'm going to. I may, there's still time. But every box has to have 2 yards of dirt in it. Talk to you later.